What's up, guys, and what's going on? And look here, we got something on this topic right here. Since they're pitching idea for the female protagonist or main heroine who died from her world to another fancy world. Wow, this is gonna be a hot topic for this day. So, and what would that be of this girl? So, listen, we're talking about something that can be found in anime, particularly only at anime, not at manga or novel, because we're looking something that we can see and watch on the anime TV shows. So, what I mean is, it's about the girl who died, not just transfer from from her world to another world, which I can see just a fairly few anime shows that can present to most of the anime lovers there. What I mean, it's like this one. I mean this. So see, if you see the girl who died there, that it means that she will transfer to another world. I I feel that I could doubt some creators like novelists, manga authors, or story telling persons, and anime producers of that kind of idea, if they can accept it or not, because most of the time it's all about boys and men who just died all the way, who just transfer all the way from their world to another world, because it looks like it's too common and generic. Like most manga and like novels and anime are are more than a lot that you can see it there too often, and most protagonists are mostly all males. But some animes I can see are included females, but they don't die. They transfer from their world to another one. For example, Hadaraku Mao-sama, in which there are two protagonists. One is Mao and one's Emilia. That is, this time, for example, is from fantasy world, that they fought each other, but then they transfer to to Tokyo world, and that's the example of that. Unfortunately, because of that idea, which is pretty good one, there are no similar recommendation who can see the point of where a female just transferred there. So I'm looking for idea like this one who died there. Yeah, because the rest of anime like Mondai, problem children's anime like that, and then we have the recent show, the Isekai no smartphone ni, using the smartphone anime, and as well as this one is very funny anime. This time it's with the goddess there, but it just transferred to another world, and this guy died, which is no, no, that is not how I qualify this anime, because that does not go with the idea. I just found a manga that is qualified, that there is some someone, a girl who just died from another world to another one, and that is this one, Final Fantasy Lost Stranger. It's a new manga just recently, last month or this month, and this time it's temporary character who just died from Tokyo world and then transferred to fantasy world. But I feel like because of that one there, why I said temporary, because on the fantasy world she died there, unfortunately. So on his left is the guy who still lives on that second world. That is what it qualified to be the good part of the example for the idea. Well, actually, uh, whatever anime that it present there, it should be have the kind of main point where the girl who just died there on the line. So that's the concept of the idea. So who has a kind of recommendations like this one, you can comment here in the video, or have similar recommendations that can be found in my anime list that I can see it there. So please help me find that particular anime. But for my case there, I have never seen most of all anime shows that I have just watched. Aside from manga, I mean, in manga it's very rare to find this a kind of idea or just done that before. But in anime, I have never seen that before. If you do have a good title, please recommend for that idea. That way, I could watch that anime too. So that is for all the topic for this day. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Yeah, goodbye. Someone who just died. Who did that be?